Nobody on yet. What's going on? Well, I would have thought this would have been more popular. I'm gonna do live. May have to delete some messages of people.
Okay. Can you show me how to do that?
I don't know how to do that yet.
We'll let them be vocal for this one.
We're live. And we are sitting at a Circle K in Kingsville, Ohio at 193 and I-90. And posting a comment what you want to see. So here's the deal. We're right here. Let's zoom this out. We have a pretty significant lake event going on right now. It's affecting this kind of area right here. I-90, last we knew, was closed. It looks like it might be open again. But if there's a particular area that's within reason along the lakeshore that you'd like to see or have us check out, we're going to start rolling. Let's go. Handy dandy little mount here. Let's get it adjusted a little bit better. That didn't work. Alright, let's see how this works. Can you see who that is? Touch it and see what happens. Oh, they bailed on us. It doesn't tell you.
How do I find that out?
I don't know. Hold on. Hi, Nate. Touch it. Say hey. All right, hey Nate, we see you there. We got one. I think we're gonna go up to Route 84 because honestly, stuff gets a little bit nicer as it heads south. What's Nate saying right there?
How much snow? I'm dying to know.
193 and Route 90. I would say they have a good 18 inches at this point. Just by looking at the shoulder. I know it doesn't show up on camera as well as it does to the human eye, but it is definitely coming down pretty good here. What's it again?
He said, how about the Bissell Banfield Farm Park? I need to chip Jess's new concrete up.
Guess what? Bad news on that front. If you're looking to plow the Bissell lot, there's areas that are bare and there's areas that have probably 2-3 inches. So they are not, there's not a whole lot of snow up in the Jefferson area, or down in the Jefferson area.
He said boo.
Sorry. Wow, bright lights don't help. Maybe it does on camera. Maybe we should drive using a camera. That's the one time you can use your phone.
Is this 193, he said?
We are on 193, coming up on State Route 84. We are going to turn left, go westbound.
One thing is the holder seems to be pretty shaky.
There's image stabilization on the camera, so don't worry about that. a little LS tractor, small one, pushing snow with a bucket, probably a 35 horse tractor.
It's really smooth, he said. Hello, Kevin. Drive safe outdoors with Larry and Robin.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Robin. How's things going? Let's tell the truth. We had an unnecessary errand that we ran, and at the last minute, I was actually texting with Ohio Burner, Joe, and I thought, you know what, I think I'm going to do a live stream. So here we are. We're doing 26 miles an hour. I don't know how fast it looks like we're going on camera. We're going 25, 26 miles an hour. Our traction control indicator shows we're splitting it between all four wheels, maybe a little heavier on the front. Got a few Christmas lights up here and there. I'd say this area has about 15 to 16 inches of snow. The roads definitely snow packed and snow covered. There's snow potholes underneath. It makes it a little bit of a rough ride. But this route here, there was some secondary roads that were closed earlier today due to power lines down.
Oh, Larry and Robin said, looks like you're going 50 miles an hour.
Nope. We are doing 22 at this second right now. So I slow down when a car comes by. Because this stuff over here, I can get my fingers in camera. That stuff over there on the right, it looks all nice and fluffy, but you hit that, you're going to get sucked over into the ditch. I'll turn the high beams on for just 1 second, see what it looks like. And that doesn't help. Glancing over at the phone for a second, you see further into this snow through the camera.
I know.
Than you do looking at it. That's interesting.
What they can't see though is how much drifting, how high the drifts are.
Oh yeah, there's definitely right now. There's drifting in the road, in the tire tracks. There's drifting from the center of the lane of travel into the tire tracks.
Are you messing with me? Is there really only 2 inches in Jefferson?
Nate, I just got a report that south of Bossy Way, there's no snow on the ground at all. So that would be New Lyme area. There's no snow. North of that, you start seeing it.
Jefferson probably had 6-8 inches.
On the grass surfaces, I would say 6-8 inches were coming up on our truck that just pulled out, so we're going to slow her down a little bit.
He said no snow at all in Sharpsville.
That fits with what Joe over at Ohio Woodburner was saying. He said the same thing. He sent me a picture of his front yard. I said he must have mowed the grass, but he says, nope. Got a snowplow coming up on us. We're going to slow her right down and get over to the left to give him plenty. Actually, we're going to probably almost stop. I want him to have plenty of room.
You said left, but you meant right.
Whatever. Whatever, Russ. Whatever. Thank you. See, good thing we slowed down. Actually stopped. We're driving, I think this is a 2024 Honda Passport. And it's got all-wheel drive. And honestly, this thing is a tank of a vehicle for snow. We had a pretty heavy snowfall last winter, probably around maybe a week sooner in the year than this. And a friend of mine had his plow truck buried. We went over to help him. My son and I went over to help him. His driveway was clear up to the hood, and this thing went right through. Of course, they had brand new tires then. Now the tires have 18,000 miles on them, so they're not probably as good, but it did really well in deep snow, pushing snow up over the hood.
Okay, Kevin, the guests would like to know if you're taking me to dinner. Tell them where you took me to dinner.
We went. I took. Who specifically asked this? That has a lot varying how I phrase the
Bissell
answer.
Maple Farm wants to know if we're going to dinner.
I already took my bride to dinner. Thank you very much, Bissell Maple Farm. We went to Burger King. Not Burger Queen, not Dairy Queen. We went to Burger King. Why? Because it was closed.
Loves. Are you going to Loves?
We should. If they had the iron stomach, or I mean the iron skillet, maybe that would be an option.
I'd like for the comments to stay on the screen. Can anyone tell me how to keep them?
That would be a Nate Bissell question.
Kevin, how's the splitter coming along? That's from Larry and Robin.
How is the splitter coming along? The splitter has a little bit of a hiatus with the weather that we had this summer where it was miserably hot. I had no interest in going out and cooking, wearing a welding helmet, a welding coat, heavy gloves, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden it turned to winter. In the meantime, I did buy a little mini excavator, so I had a lot of stuff I was doing with that, trying to take advantage of some of the dry weather we had. We cleaned up our front property line of a bunch of dead ash. Some of it was used for firewood, but some of it was just burnt right in piles. I made, 3 or 4 big burn piles. I had to wait till the evening to light them off because we have a burn ban in Ohio in the months of October and November, and couldn't burn till after 6 p.m. So I was out there till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning a couple times, burning these rotten ash tops and trunks and root balls, everything like that. So that kind of took precedent over the splitter this year. We are sitting currently with the most wood we've ever had at this time in totes, and we do not sell firewood. We cut for our own consumption, and right now we have, I think, 32 totes.
32 totes.
Yeah, I have way more totes than that, but I just don't have them cut open yet. And with the access removed from the front, so we have every tote that can take firewood has firewood in it at this moment. Which is the first time since I've started using totes. Question. What's it say?
Bissell Maple Farm, 2 comments. This is oddly therapeutic. Do you need more totes?
Do I need more totes? Nate, I think we know that I have an unlimited supply, but if they were very close compared to where I have to go to get them right now, sure, I am always open to totes.
He said.
All right, we're going to turn on a road that will take us up to Route 20. So we're going from its Blake Road. Okay, we got a vehicle down here. There was a vehicle stuck here earlier.
I just want you to know that you have 7 people tuning into your live stream.
7? That's a record. This is like my second live stream. I have never had 7 people. I think I had 2 people on the first one, and one of them was the guy I was driving for. I was doing field work.
Can you be a tote distributor? Like, can we bring a bunch over to your house? And thankfully the comment went away.
Oh, there it is.
And sell to the firewood folks. I'm texting people to join.
So you want me to be a surplus scrap tote distributor? I think Jess is totally on board with that.
I would love that. That sounds like another revenue stream. That sounds great.
So we're crossing a railroad track, and oh yeah, there's a guy with a snowblower right next into the road. That's always nice. So, go ahead, read that.
So Bissell Maple Farm commented, minimum order, 500.
No problem. So, the railroad track did kind of remind me, and talking about taking the surplus stuff is, one of the things that we do is we're 4-H advisors, and one of the members in our club, father, works for the railroad, and we got a bunch of asphalt. We had them stage it at our farm, so it's kind of sitting out in the middle of nowhere. But that would, we could use that for base for all this new tote venture.
So Middlefield Custom Sawmill just joined that.
Hey,
I think
George.
that's George. Yep, thanks for joining, George. Nothing in Middlefield to report. No snow at all.
Wow. Yeah, there's definitely a lake effect. People that haven't experienced, you can literally be driving on bare roads and in 2 miles be driving in snow, pushing your hood up over your hood. I've done that I don't know how many times. You'll get 2-3 feet. I only have 1 like and 8 people viewing, and I know 3 of these people, and I don't have more likes. Come on, what's up with that?
Bissell Maple Farm wants to know, where is snow the deepest?
Right now, we are at Route 20 and Blake Road, if you, which is between Asheville Township and Kingsville. And I would say right here looks to be about the deepest. Let's go up 193 up near the lake. And it looks like we got somebody that's only part way in the driveway right here. Eaters. That's not good for them.
I'll drive, you push.
Let's see what they got going here. I don't really have the shoes. It looks like they got them. Yeah, they're getting it. They're digging it. They're digging it. There's a really cool old farm to my left. I know you can't see it.
Bissell Maple Farm. Can you send Jess into a drift to see how high it is? That's funny.
I think we're gonna have to get probably at least 10 viewers on here before I even think of asking her to do that.
And I don't even have snow pants on.
This is true. A little story about Jess and snow. My brother and I started snowmobiling probably back in 2008. He did the sport way before that, probably in 2003-04. I finally bought a sled and we'd go, and then we had a backup sled that we bought. And Jess was not happy about buying another snowmobile for no reason to just sit there. Well, one day it was snowing about like this, and she decided to come with us, and it was one of the best days for snowmobiling we'd ever had. And she fell in love.
That is true. We were talking snowmobiling, but One Eye Custom just joined us, and he wants to know, where are we?
We are, right now, we're going back eastbound on State Route 20. I don't know, what are we, probably a mile from 193, State Route 193. We're going to go right up next to the lakeshore and see how close to the lake there's any significant snow. If it's right up along the lakeshore, sometimes you don't get that much snow. We'll soon find out.
This actually is a 4-lane highway. Well, not highway, secondary road.
It's a state Route 20. It goes all the way out to the west coast.
It's pretty clear.
It's not quite as long as Route 6, but in Idaho, you if you're driving down Route 20, you may come across the national monument called Craters of the Moon, and it's just this lava field. It's totally black. It's kind of cool. But this extends all the way over. I want to say this ends in Boston. I don't know where Route 20 ends on the East Coast, but I want to say Boston for some reason. Somebody can do the Googly thing and figure it out and post in the comments where it ends, but on the East Coast and on the West Coast. I know it's not as long as Route 6, because I think Route 6 is the longest state route to cross the United States.
Bissell said he's headed up to near Doug tomorrow. Outdoors with Larry and Robin said, hello, Doug, and I missed the last one before it disappeared.
Somebody posted a question mark in the comments, so they drop back, so they pull back up on our screen. Jess can read them then.
30 miles south, and we don't even have an inch of snow, said One Eye Custom. Bissell Maple Farm said Hydetown, PA, to pick up my first official
Doug.
redneck.
You gotta read the username. You say Doug, I didn't know who Doug. One Eye Custom, Doug. I think he's over like Conneautville, Conneaut Lake, Beaver Center or Meadville, somewhere over there. Over in the PA area. What was the question, or what was the other thing that...
It sounded like Bissell Maple Farm was heading to pick up the redneck machine.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome, Nate.
Yeah, this is really like hitting the underside of the car.
It's a slushy, and they must have thrown some salt down on the snow because it's turned a little bit mealy, I would call it.
Not a lot of traffic.
No, there's not too much traffic. We're going to go up State Route 193 to Lake Road, which is also known as State Route 531. It runs right on the south shore of Lake Erie.
And George wanted to know how deep was the snow. So this right here is deeper than what we have in Jefferson. And do you think this is
there's
12 to 15?
No, there's 2 feet. There's 2 feet up here.
There are some really big drifts here.
Yeah, there's 2 feet here. I'm talking and not an Al Roker 2 feet. I'm talking a legit, ISO or whatever, international weight and standard, or whatever you want to call it, unit of measurement of 2 feet. And it might be even a little bit more than that, actually. I'm going to turn left, which is north on 193. Oh, I wonder, we could stop and fill our Yetis up with the chemical-laden spring water at the spring down. We'll stop. Well, if we can, we're gonna pull into this little shack next to a railroad track, and there's a
I hate
a
when
spring.
we don't get as much snow as Ashtabula.
I'm hoping I have good service up by the lake. We need Elon to kick in the Starlink agreement with T-Mobile. That's the carrier I have, and after years and years, I mean like decades with Verizon, I switched to T-Mobile. I'm not sure what their coverage is like up by the lake. Boy, this looks a little sketchy here.
Some people are glad that it went east instead of south. One Eye Custom. So why are you out in that stuff? What's the occasion?
Doug, I had to take my wife out to dinner. We went to Burger King.
Well, that's not what we set out to do, but we ended up at Burger King. Classy guy.
Yeah, spare no expense. Okay, so I'm gonna try to angle. There's nobody coming, so I'm gonna angle in this little shack right here. There's an old horse trough. I know you can't see it, but there's a trickle of water coming out of a little spout right here, and that has been doing that forever. And there's supposedly people have sent this water out to be tested, and it tests clean, even though they say do not drink. But I mean, as we were kids, we
It's
drank.
a natural spring.
It's a natural spring, and it's cold. If you take water out in the summer, it will condensation forms on jugs like right now. So it's not just brownfield and Superfund site runoff.
So this road is not as well plowed.
This road, I don't think it's been plowed once, probably earlier today, but there's a good 4 to 6 inches of snow beat down, tracked up. We'll probably take this. We'll see what it looks like. We may turn around and go back the other way. I'm not sure exactly yet.
Sean Spencer is salting right now.
Oh, okay. He's not posted though, right?
No.
I'm asking you. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That was from Bissell Maple.
I did see that there was a weather statement that was they were getting a little bit of snow down in that area where Sean lives.
Right now 10 on the live stream. That was naturally occurring. It's so bouncy I can't read it.
Okay. Somebody give me a question mark or thumbs up or something so that we can read the comments. Just missed that one because it was super bouncy. This road's not the smoothest road. What's it say?
I'm not sure. I wasn't able to catch it.
All right. Yeah. Right now, it is definitely this. I don't know. It looks like there's probably 8 inches of snow on the road here.
It's deep.
Does anyone know? Hey, can someone post on how you can freeze the comments? If there is a way. I'm gonna stop up here at the golf course.
This is deep snow.
Yes, it's. I don't see anyone behind us.
Oh, you think you're gonna turn
I'm not
in?
I'm not pulling into the golf course. That's for sure.
It goes away too fast on the screen, said Bissell Maple Farm, and that's true. Hard to read the comment.
Is that what he says? It just happens that way. So whoever's comment really missed, I'm coming up to a stop sign.
One Eye Custom. Are you just out sightseeing now, or just out for a good old-fashioned cruise? Call history. Listen to your calls.
So Doug, we are just out screwing around. There's no reason other than I was texting with Joe at Ohio Woodburner, and I said, you know what, I think I'm going to try doing a live stream. He just laughed. So I don't know if he's on here or not, but no, we're not doing it. There's no purpose. So if we get stuck in a ditch or whatever, you know, there was no reason for it.
I think I missed 2 comments by George from Middlefield Custom Sawmill, and it was in reference to the T-Mobile comments. So
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, George.
We're going to stop here for just a second. There's nobody behind us. Oh, here we go. Can we top chat? All right, here.
Step 1.
Okay, what's the question?
One Eye Custom says I'll text Joe and let him know.
Oh, that's funny.
It's pretty snowy up here.
It's really snowy. We are, I don't know, let's see if I can get close enough. There's nobody out, which is good. Because, you know, people shouldn't be out on the roads like this. I don't know if it says Coastal Ohio, Lake Erie Coastal Trail. So we are actually going to go west. And I'm telling you, the right up by the lake, there is significant snow. In the lake, let me see here. Let's recenter us up here on the map. Let's just, I'm going to pull this phone down. There's
In
nobody
order to
behind.
freeze comments, it says right here. In order to freeze comments, ...
What's that?
Bissell Maple Farm was saying, in order to freeze comments ...
Okay.
You have
It's
to
a
see
stand in
the
this.
snowdrift. So Larry and Robin are signing off. Have a great weekend. Same to you guys.
Sleep tight there, Larry, Robin. There is significant snow. You know what I'm going to do? I know we are not going to have very good service here. I think I'm going to turn around and go back because I can tell
It's dropping out.
it's dropping out. And we have a driveway here we can turn around in. So, as an added bonus. I was mostly just wanting to see if there was snow close to the lake, and we are literally right on the lake, like probably 100 feet, and there is a ton of snow. And it's coming down pretty good. I don't know if you can see this, but I think we have 1/8 of a mile visibility right here.
Yeah. Snowy. It's just snow. We're all used to it. LOL. Middlefield Custom Sawmill said that. Ohio Woodburner. Hi, Kevin. Need a picture of Cortland?
These anti-lock brakes on this Honda Passport leave a little to be desired. I just stepping on them, I had them locked up, and it was going straight. Like they weren't even, the wheels were not even turning. Once I let off, I could turn.
This is Snowmageddon.
Yeah. So there's, the way this snow came down is the ground temperature is still pretty warm. Well, it is coming down right now.
It's intense.
The ground temperature was super warm for this time of year, and now the outside air temperature is 25 degrees where we are right now, and it's made an ice pack underneath, I think, where cars have driven and haven't put a ton of salt down. So it's pretty slick underneath all the snow. What does the resolution look like on your guys' end? I don't know. My Google Maps that I have on my Android Auto is a little blurred.
Bissell Maple Farm. I bet the Honda Pilot weighs as much as my Silverado.
I think this Honda Pilot comes in right around, I'm gonna say 4,200. I don't think it weighs as much as the Silverado.
I think Nate said very good about the resolution.
Oh, good.
This looks really blustery.
Blustery? That's Jess talk for it. You better slow down, Kevin. It's pretty. You can't see anything.
1080.
Oh, good. Well, that's
middle
good.
field. It looks good considering how mobile you are.
We're right in a stretch of road where back in the 70s there was a gun shop, Ziggy's gun shop, that the shop exploded, and I think it killed one person for sure and injured a couple. But yeah, it was a tragic thing. Something you don't forget when you're a little kid.
When I custom, this is like watching the Star Wars movie with all the, I missed the last little bit, with all the stars flying by. Bissell Maple Farm. Kathy Jo's Honda Pilot became our crown forklift. Yes.
Oh, we know. You have a saint for a wife, Jeff, or Nate.
It was a heavy vehicle. I was thinking the same thing, Doug. That's what Bissell Maple Farm said about One-Eyed Customs comment about Star Wars and the stars flying by. Punch it, Chewie.
Yeah. I think we're coming up to the railroad tracks where that little spring is, and I'll tell you what, the snow is coming down very hard.
I wonder if we're gonna make it up the hill.
If we don't, we're gonna
get water.
You know what? We can't go right now. Good thing we didn't floor it. There's a train hit the tracks that we crossed by the spring.
They're just now getting it into view.
Yep, they can just now see it. Okay. I'm gonna sit back here because I definitely don't want to try getting rolling again. Well, now I can read some comments. So, single digits. Wow, we dropped below 10.
I can show them how deep this is.
You have boots on?
I don't have boots.
You're gonna.
It would be good TV if you don't make it up that hill. PA rifle season starts tomorrow. What about our season?
Our season starts Monday. I'll let this vehicle, whatever it is, get by us before I get rolling. We got a car coming up behind us now, so that's always good.
The light went out. That's weird.
Oh yeah, the overhead light. You're right. Oh boy.
Go faster.
We got a car coming. Oh man, that is a rough track. What's this?
I can't read that comment. It was spelled wrong.
Oh, come on. You're looking.
Nate said, when she gets out, drive off.
Oh.
I think you have to be up on the hill to trigger the light.
Well, I think I'm going to stay down here because I'm not going to stop partway up the hill. We're going to get a green and we're going to go.
Oh.
We have yellow yet on that
That's
side?
the thing. The camera never shows hills.
I know. This is kind of a steep hill. We got a red light on their side. I'm hoping. Oh, no sweat. No sweat, but I'm gonna come up to the top and hit the plateau. And hit the plateau. We may be lane sharing, kind of like riding bikes. Our front end might be a little bit out in front of the other vehicles. I think the guy coming up behind us is going to be a little bit in a problem spot because he's going to have to stop on that grade. And you know what? Let's do it right on red. Come on. Ah. What is our traction control on? What are we doing here? Oh, we have traction control on. How do I shut that off? Put it in sport mode. There we go. Oh, I hate that traction control.
Push the button. Ohio Woodburner said.
I pushed go, it didn't go.
That's a lot of snow there, said Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Bissell Maple Farm said, push, Jess. I'm not pushing. I was kind of laughing that we were stuck because I knew we were going to get stuck.
No, we weren't even spinning. It wasn't letting us spin. That's the problem. It had the traction control.
What did the RPM say?
I didn't look. I was trying to make sure we could keep going. I put it in sport mode. That helped a little.
You'll have 80 inches soon. Outdoors, outside the shop.
Outside or side?
Shop.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down pretty good. Our windshield is getting a little frosty. Gotta put some heat to it, I think. I got it.
Okay. This is
So we're back on Route 20. The
Ohio Woodburner asked if Shibe had any snow.
Oh yeah, that'd be good to know. Especially.
Oh, it's snowing.
It's snowing pretty good.
We got 14 people on this live stream.
Wow, that's a lot.
Turn around and do it again without traction control, said When I Custom.
Yeah, Doug. Hey, you still have your Raptor? I can't remember what you bought the, I think you bought the Denali. If you're available and have a tow strap, I may consider that.
Shibe was hoping for 4 inches for deer season, but they have 0. This will be great for deer season.
This won't be great for deer season, but I think what we're getting down our way will be pretty good. It's always great, even just to have enough snow to throw some contrast. It's, at least where we hunt, we're inside the woods usually, and we have a couple stands along the edge of some fields, but we're in the woods, and contrast is nice.
Ohio Woodburner. Same here. I live about 20 miles due south of Jefferson, and I think what he was saying was that they don't have any snow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough without snow. And what might be a little worse. Okay.
Back 40 firewood.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a fun night for a drive. It's been great.
Been awesome. Hey, Dan, how you doing? I've been up in your area. I actually stayed, I want to say it was the best. Go ahead, read that. That's not,
Oh, got the GMC now. Warm and cozy. I didn't get the rest of it, but somebody else wanted to see us do a donut.
Let's find an empty parking lot that doesn't have 3 feet of snow in it, and we may be able to accommodate. I'm going to let this guy pass. He wants to. There we go. But anyway, so getting back, this snow would be a little tough. We still have some vegetation in the woods that have leaves on it, some kind of invasive species that somebody might know what it is. And it will hold snow like this, and it actually makes it harder to see through the woods despite the contrast.
You just got passed by a family truckster during a blizzard. go find a big parking lot, and we went to Lowe's for taquitos and something else that was taquitos and hot dogs, I think it said. I'm with Doug here. Do a donut. That
All right. We're going to try this. This is all-wheel drive. I don't know how we can do this.
Back to Bob. Do you know Back to Bob?
Yeah. Yeah, Back to Bob. That's Bob Nelson. Yep. He's now with Wolf Ridge.
Cool.
Ugh. Man, a little rough.
This is snowy.
It's snowy, and there's a lot. This road is pretty freshly paved. So
When I custom laughed at Joe's comment, and then Back to Bob said, "Hey guys, enjoy the snow. Tell them the update about how many inches here and where we are."
okay, so we are in basically Edgewood, which is between North Kingsville and Asheville Township on Route 20, and we have approximately, I don't know, it's every bit of 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's every bit of 2 feet. An honest 2 feet, not an Al Roker 2 feet.
Yeah.
Not a Jim Cantori 2 feet. You know, it's a legit. Get a yardstick out. Probably, I'm not gonna do it. It's not. So Jess and I one time we drove up to Erie when they supposedly got 5 feet or 6 feet or whatever. Can you read that?
Oh. You can keep it there. 15 degrees here, said Back to Bob. Is that a Honda Pilot? And then I didn't get the rest of it. So
it's a Honda Passport, Bob, and it's the Trail Sport. It does pretty good. I mean, I've always been a GM guy all my life, but we had a couple. Jess likes the Trail. She used to like the Trailblazer. And we had one of those, and issues come up, and we ended up with a Honda Accord. And we really like the Honda, the reliability. So we went with the Trail Sport this go around.
Tell your location, but not like you're calling an ambulance.
Northeast Ohio, right along the lake shore, about 4 miles south, 3 miles south. Maybe not even that. Probably 10 miles west of the PA line. So Jess and I went up to Erie, PA one time with my plow truck, and supposedly they had 5 or 6 foot of snow, and right near the airport, I flew in and out of Erie quite a bit, and there's some markers there, and I know kind of how tall they are just by walking by them, and they were not over my head, and the snow was not exceeding the height of the poles that I was looking at.
According to Google and traffic, I-90 is closed from Buffalo to Erie. Crazy. Yeah, it was closed earlier today.
Yeah, for sure. And then there was a stretch of, we were actually stopped giving some directions and some help to a family from Texas. They were going up to Buffalo to see Niagara Falls, and they had eight of them total. And we were giving them some directions, and while we were talking, we were looking, and Route 90 was closed from 193 back towards 45, so basically 15-20 miles, and that's where they could get a hotel. And that's while we were talking, they closed the interstate down, so we had to give them some alternate directions. But hopefully they're making it, and hopefully they can make it up to see Niagara Falls sometime within the next couple days. We are right in front of the Ashtabula Walmart.
Yeah, we spent some time there tonight too together.
Well, yeah, I had to go buy a mount to do this live stream. Jess said she wasn't going to hold the camera the whole time.
Fair.
You know what? We're going to stop?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we got to stop, Ennis. Probably should have just went. I'm going to reach out, clank my wiper anyway, though. I don't know if that helps that side or not.
Still good.
Is it?
Yeah. 14 on the live stream.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
For me. Since I haven't posted a video in like 8-10 months.
If you wanted to go down to the old parking lot behind Applebee's.
The DIY?
That's what it was. DIY.
Yeah, let's try that. Alright, we're going to go find a parking lot for you yahoos. Hopefully they plowed it. I have no idea how this is going to perform. So, another fun fact.
Back to Bob said, don't get in trouble.
Oh, this is Sheriff's Department domain. I think I have some pretty good ends with them.
17 on your live stream, Kevin.
That's
So
awesome.
this is amazing content.
That's awesome. Wait till we hit a pole. All right, so where's this place?
Up here past the Bob Evans sign.
Oh, we'll turn here. Yep. Okay, so I don't know.
7 likes. Woo.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. These analog brakes don't work very good. So, back in the late 80s, a buddy and I bought a 1976 Cadillac hearse. Yes, that's right, a hearse. And we tore the floor out of it and all that kind of stuff. Left the partition glass in it. And we would take that skiing. And you could fit like 15 people in there. You had to sit crossways, opposite each other. But yeah, it was pretty fun. But the cool thing is when you did a donut in a parking lot, if you were all the way in the back, it was super weird looking through the windshield because everything kind of pivoted around the windshield. It was really crazy. All right, here's donut. Bill, let's see what we got over here. Did they plow this? I don't think they plowed that. Let's just take a quick look.
This is pretty deep.
That's pretty deep. Let's say we don't do that there. That looks like it's over the hood.
15 people or 2 caskets.
Oh boy, now we have to do a donut somewhere. I don't even know if this thing can do a donut.
Not if you have traction on.
Yeah, somebody look up on Google on how to take traction control off this thing. That's super annoying. I hope my son isn't watching this. I just realized. Youngins, we're not doing this.
No, we're just steering out of a skid.
Oh, okay. That looks like it's... Where else can we go? Let's see.
It's super snowy.
It is super snowy. Part of the problem is you go sliding into a snowbank and...
This is clear.
Is that clear? Oh yeah, let's just... Can we get in there? Anti-lock brakes aren't working great.
We're working our way towards a donut, so hang in there.
I don't know if we can get over there. We may have to go the other way. And there must be... Oh, I bet it's over there by Tractor Supply.
You have 19 tuned in.
19.
Ooh, that is deep.
It is kind of deep. I think we're not going to go this way. I don't mind the snow, but there's snow banks from the snow plows and it's drifted up. The snow wouldn't bother me.
Next opportunity, I'll show them how deep it is.
All right. You want to?
Yeah, to just stand in it?
All right. We have the reporter on the scene at WKSB, and we're gonna send her out into the snowbank.
Send her.
This is my wife, Jess. She's gonna stand in a snowbank just because her boss asked, and it's up to her knees. Let's make her jump.
Pretty deep.
Now that we have a good unit of measurement, we can measure that and give them a report.
That's deep.
All right, so that's every bit of 18 inches here, and I don't think it's as deep here as it was in up more close to Kingsville. All right, I gotta stop here. Man, these brakes, it's super slick under this. See, some people don't understand that the people coming from my left, that truck does not have to stop. They have right away. Some people don't know that. All right. Let's see, is there a drive here? It's plowed.
It should be right here. I don't know if it's plowed. Yeah, it is.
It's kind of loud. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well,
Time for a donut.
let's see. Oh yeah,
Who's hungry?
we have a little bit of a... Let's just do a lap. We're going to do a lap here to see if it's...
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't know.
Try it.
Try it?
You have 21 viewers waiting for this. Go.
I got to make sure I'm not going to get stuck. Because I don't think there's any of them. Oh, okay. There we are into a snowbank. Oh, that wasn't bad.
No sweat.
All right, now we'll do it for real.
Okay, do it again.
Well, now I know what I'm getting into. I didn't know what I was getting into before. Well, not there. I don't want to do it. Looks like that was a push. One push. No. There's snowbanks there. They stopped. They terminated. They're plowing right there.
24.
The suspense is killing them, I'm sure. Listen, I'm a one-legged guy. I am not great at pushing out a vehicle. So we got to take some prudent precautions here. Oops. Yeah, that's big heavy snow there. This did not catch. I hate traction control. Alright, somebody asked... There we go, a little bit of a push. Alright, how do you get rid of this traction? There's got to be a button. Here we go. I found it. I think. I found it. Put traction off. Does it say off? Let's see.
This guy's coming to make sure we're all right.
Road departure mitigation off. Think they want to come and do donuts too. How do I must be have to have it in sport mode.
Is this the traction?
That's hill climb or something. Oh. No, there's somebody else over here trying to see what they can do. They're chicken. I chickened out. They went right through where I should have went. Oh, there's somebody else showing me up. But let's see.
He's about to be stuck.
Is he?
Yes.
He's stuck.
He is way
Okay.
stuck.
So this guy,
The backup lights are coming on.
the backup lights right off to the right. That's exactly why I didn't. Let's get him centered up there a little bit better. I don't know if you can see him. Let's try doing a zoom here. Ooh, that's not him. He's in one of them snowbanks that I said, I don't know if I want to go hitting that thing at full blast. There you go. That's why I'm not doing it.
It's deep here.
It's kind of deep. And that's like a Ford F-150. Let's see what happens.
This is Northeast Ohio, first big snow.
This is right in front of the old Kmart at the Ashtabula Mall. Man, our windows are foggy.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, he's stuck. I thought he was going to come through where we came. I'm turning around.
Oh, his wheels are spinning.
Alright, let's try it now that I think I have traction control off. There we go. Traction control is off. Let's give this another whirl. We need wheel speed. Ah, that's not catching. It caught some solid ground there.
That's pretty good. You did it.
Oh, it doesn't show how fast we're doing this. Does it?
No.
And it still wants to do traction control on us. Alright. How's that? Post in a comment. I know that. Here, let's do this. Let's do it backwards. That might be more dramatic.
No, I'm dizzy.
Are you?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
Well, that didn't really work that well either.
People are jumping on for your donuts.
They're like,
26.
wow.
Whew.
Okay, there you go.
Let's go find more snow.
Curb. Didn't hit it. Almost did. Missed it by that much. Here, I'm going to show you. I didn't hit the curb. Almost. But didn't. Alright, are there any more teenage childish antics you guys think I should attempt while we're out here? Let's see this. There we go. Alright. This is too warm. We got the heat cranking here, trying to defrost this thing. Let's put the AC on. Maybe that'll help. Recirc.
Let's go see if the guy got out.
Oh. You go this way?
Yeah. I wouldn't get caught back in here.
Oh, that's fun. Trevor, Jared, I hope you're not watching this.
Oh yeah, he's still stuck.
Is he? Oh yeah, he's sitting there.
Oh no, that's him right there.
I don't think so. Where's he?
Yeah, wasn't he by the... Yeah, he was right here by the lake.
Oh, he made it.
Yeah, he
Good job.
made it.
Okay, there's the guy that we just passed him.
Yep, he got
That's
out.
awesome. I'm happy for him. There's a couple other people over here trying this too. This guy to the left has some kind of Dodge Durango, maybe? Yep. Alright. Well, yeah, let's drop the windows or something. We're trying to... There's a lot of fog on the inside of the window. And... I don't know, the air's not drying out. That's the way we're supposed to go, right? Oh, no, we'll go this way.
It's snowy.
Very snowy. Ooh, a little bumpy. Lots of sap. I wish I would have found this traction control button before. Alright, we did our donuts. Ugh, we're gonna head, let's go west on 20 for a little ways and just see what it's like. Normally I would pull out, there's a car coming from my left, I would pull out in front of it, but I have no clue how quick I can get out on the road. Much better with the traction control off. But even when it's off, I was noticing it would still limit. Like it would bog the motor down after a few revolutions. Can you pull the phone down and just show them on the map where we are? So you gotta reach behind there further. Just kind of point it towards the map. Let it focus on it. So that's where we are. We're coming up on Route 11 and Route 20 intersection, I guess. So we are westbound on State Route 20, about ready to cross over Route 11. It's actually significantly darker. You know what? I honestly feel with traction control off, the anti-locks are working a little better. I was actually able to steer. Full. What's going on with our defrosting? It's not working that great. how noisy it is on the camera. I'm sorry, but we do have to
I
get
should
it.
clunk my wiper.
All right, we'll pull in the sheets. Now, I normally will shut the vehicle off with the wipers in a position where you can reach them. Unfortunately, this newfangled technology does not allow that I'm aware of. Maybe there's a way to bypass that. I'm just going to pull in here to get the wiper smacked a little. This look good? Let's see what it does. Didn't help, you gotta get the base of it, my love. Better. Much better. Much better. Got a state trooper there. We gotta ask him where we can do the best donuts. Not where the best donuts are, but
Are you getting fuel?
I'm not. I'm parking here to try to get the windshield defrosted.
Oh. Look how hard it's
I'm gonna
snowing.
have to clean my.
Look at how hard it's snowing right now.
It's snowing. Most certainly. Yeah, get the wipers clumped as good as we can. Let's ask Mr. Trooper if the road is closed if I-90 is still closed. I'm gonna circle around and ask him.
Through my window?
I'm gonna loop around and pull up next to his driver's side door and ask him what the situation is on 90.
Some new viewers just jumped on.
Oh wow, what are we up to?
28.
28. All right, we're gonna ask Mr. Trooper what I-90 is looking like. What's I-90 like? Has it been plowed? Gotcha. Thank you. We were just gonna head towards Austinburg and take 90, but we'll just shoot 20. So. Really? Okay. All right. Thanks. Take care. So there you have it. I-90 has been plowed, but they cannot keep up with it. It doesn't sound like it's closed. You can take that way or take Route 20. We're going to head over towards the Geneva area. It's been getting hit a little harder than the Ashtabula area today. So we'll see kind of what's up with that.
32 people tuned in.
Wow.
Tell them where we are.
We are in Edgewood, or east of Ashtabula on State Route 20. If you were looking on a map, we are just west of State Route 11, and we are about, I don't know, 4 miles, maybe 3 miles south of Lake Erie. The Lake Erie snow machine. When it's warm, like it is right now, and you get cold air blowing across, like we're getting, and it lines up right, you can get some very heavy bands of snow. And literally 20 miles south of here, there's very little snow, if not zero snow. This Honda Trail Sport was nowhere near as fun to do donuts in as that 1977 Cadillac hearse was.
Did you ever get stuck in that?
I don't remember. I think we had plenty of weight in the back. We would go skiing up at Peak and Peak or Holiday Valley. The thing ran great. It was low mileage. Like they used it in Cleveland, and so it didn't get a lot of miles. I don't think. It ran great. The body was a little rough. The guy that had it before us used to haul flea market things, items around, junk, as my wife would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 13 miles an hour.
This is normally 4 lanes.
This is 4 lanes. Speed limit, I don't know if you can see it. It'll be coming up on our right is 40. And we are doing 15 miles an hour right now. Coasting. But I will say this, there's a lot of people around here that are running tires that have no business being on the road, this type of road.
That's true.
I did a video, a short, maybe even long form content a few years ago about Blizzak's snow tires on a small Honda Accord or a small Honda Civic are night and day. Well, everybody else is getting tired of this guy going slow, so they're all passing him. I don't know if anyone was watching one of the other YouTubers that was streaming. He's a big weather guy, and he was pulling a vehicle out on I-90 up near Erie, Pennsylvania. I think it was Brandon Kopic was the one that was doing it, and he had I think he has a Tahoe or something, some kind of SUV. He pulled in front of this Toyota Prius. It was under an overpass, so it was parked under, like, being sheltered, and they were trying to get him out. They hooked onto the vehicle, and they were dragging it, but the vehicle was like sliding. The Prius was sliding off to the shoulder, and they went back and forth a couple times. Finally, it turns out whoever was in the Prius had the parking brake. They had not put it into drive. They were still in park, so it was just pretty humorous. Once they figured that out, it came out pretty easy. But I gotta say, I was kind of impressed how that SUV kind of pulled that thing with it being in park. It still drug it out into the lanes of travel.
This lake effect event is expected to continue through the weekend, and a clipper, I think, is headed in for Monday and Tuesday. So this could add up if it stays like this, which when the bands, trail the way they do with the wind, it really stays persistent in certain areas.
Here's the funny, we just passed a sign for I think that was a health center. It was the old Ponderosa.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "Oh, snow, closed due to inclement weather." Come on, people. We are on Route 20 inside Ashtabula City proper. We are in kind of a not the best section of town. Let's just say it that way. Ashtabula, like a lot of areas, has a pretty high homeless issue. I don't know what they're doing tonight. There's a couple food boxes, the giving boxes, or what do they call them?
The blessing
boxes.
Yeah.
And
it's not like a food pantry. It's more of a people that are just stocking it in front of a church. So it's just a small little cabinet where anyone can grab the food. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's, on assistance or homeless. It's just a way to help somebody that's in a pinch.
Yep, and we stocked them once with a activity that we do every year through another organization we're part of. We took some of the donated food that was donated for that cause. I guess we don't stop at stoplights here. And we donated it, or people donated it to the event that we had hosted last year, and then we dispersed it amongst a bunch all over Ashtabula County.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of a neat experience. Then our 4-H club also picked up the torch and donated a bunch of non-perishable food that we could put in those boxes. I don't know. I mean, I feel that it's a need, but I kind of also don't. I mean, I struggle with being an enabler about that too, a little bit. I mean, there's some circumstances that people are genuinely homeless and due to no fault of their own, but then there's also some that have made some life choices that put them there, and I don't know. Still want to help those that need the help. But I don't want to be a burden on the communities where we're maybe, maybe the people that live in that neighborhood don't see it as a blessing. I'm not sure. We do it anyway. Err on the side of good, I guess. Ashtabula City. Now, this is a state route, so it's plowed by the state. Their side streets, they have something in their city council that basically says they're not required to get to the streets until 24 hours after the event. So there are some really snowy streets in Ashtabula City.
It's looking pretty blustery here right now. We're westbound, and there is a little bit more traffic than what we've seen in some of the other parts, but it's definitely snowy here.
Can anyone say if they hear the wind noise? I like trying to keep my window rolled up, but I'd like to have it down a little bit because I have the defrost cranked on high. But I want to have, it's getting kind of warm, so I want to crack the window a little bit, but I don't want to do it if it's causing a bunch of excess wind noise. We have a trooper up here on the left. Maybe it's an SO, Sheriff's Department, because it's all blues. I'm guessing that's Sheriff. All blues is Sheriff.
Oh, he spun around.
Somebody's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mr. Hero. Yeah, oh, they're just stuck in the entrance. Oh, that's a trooper. They have a new lighting package. No reds on that, except in the back.
37 people tuned in for your live stream.
That's nice. Welcome, everyone. Where are you from? And what are you seeing in your area? A lot of snow shovels working today.
Mm-hmm.
We are in Saybrook Township, so we're leaving right now. We're leaving Ashtabula City. Saybrook. The next township will be Geneva, I think, isn't it? After we pass through Saybrook, isn't it Geneva?
Yeah.
So that's kind of our destination. We'll head over that way and see what's over there. When the snow is this heavy and you're traveling at way reduced speeds to what you're used to, it's kind of hard to pick out landmarks. Like, you're not where you think you should be in that amount of time, so you're looking and you're not able to see and pick up on visual cues as far as you're normally able to until you get to a lighted area like this. There's a giant eagle get-go next to us here on the left. But when there's areas of no real defined landmarks, like we're coming up on here, it can be a little disoriented. Like, wait, did I miss that road?
So up to 40 viewers right now tuned in. This snow event in Ohio along the lakeshore is projected to bring up to several feet of snow. At this point, do you feel like it's going to bring?
Well, we were kind of, honestly, we love snow. My wife, Jess, and I love snow.
Love it.
Love it. And I will say we were a little disappointed when we looked out at 3 a.m. and it might have been 4 inches, 3 inches, and then in the morning, as daylight came on and you're looking out and you're seeing 4 or 5 inches. I don't know, I haven't looked at the radar since we've been live streaming to see what's going on down in our area. We're well south of here in the Jefferson area, and we only had like probably 5-6 inches. The wind has cleared our drives. Any area with gravel is pretty much clear. I mean, there's snow on it obviously, but you can see gravel. Grass still has snow on it. This is a 4-lane road, non-divided, no center turn lane in this area right here. And it's pretty much down to 2-track. 2-track road. Oh, 4-track. 2 directions. How's that? Maybe I used that terminology wrong. Light and defense. Over to our right and left. The old Rockwell brick plant. And now I think they make some kind of composite armor, and we got a guy passing us, which, hey, if he feels he can do it, have at it. There he goes.
He's gonna push that little car into the ditch.
Or not. He's gonna probably hit somebody head on, or hit somebody that's turning. He's in the oncoming traffic. I mean, I guess you got a snowplow in front of you trying to get to your next contract.
18 likes, 31 tuned in.
All right, 31.
Mm-hmm.
Chased off the other 9. Yeah, we are kind of in the unincorporated, well, I wouldn't say it's unincorporated, it's Saybrook Township. And this is where you get to where there's no good landmarks, real pronounced landmarks. And honestly, it's real easy to lose like where you are. I know kind of the roads and how they fall, but I couldn't tell you if I'm coming up on Depot unless I looked at my, if I looked at my Google Maps, I can maybe tell you that. Yeah, this is going to be a dark stretch. Then maybe an occasional light with a fire department entrance or another business or a street. For the most part, this is a pretty desolate area. Not desolate, but not as populated. Let's put it that way.
The snow is expected to continue through the night the way the lake bands are setting up. So if it continues to come down like this, how much do you think will add up overnight?
I don't know, Mrs. AJ Colby. You're doing a pretty good job.
I am part of Channel 3 News.
There you go.
I feel like it.
You feel like only because you played with AJ Colby as a kid. You ride bikes with him and stuff.
Kickball in our front yard.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's more snow here. I mean, the snowbanks aren't as high. We're right by the Ohio State Patrol Post 4 on State Route 20, coming up to State Route 45. That's a north-south road that basically runs from Saybrook on down through, is it Lordstown, Warren, down through, continue south from there. The next road, the next township that we'll hit is Geneva, and then we'll be in Geneva City. Are our comments not working? Can somebody post something to see if this thing's working? Maybe we're not getting comments. We have not seen any. The screen kind of flashes bright, and I catch it out of the corner of my eye, and then Jess will read them. I haven't noticed any.
Did you change a setting when we were back there?
I'm aware of. Well, for missing your comments, we're sorry, but they're not popping up on the screen. Looks like we have a state trooper to the south just sitting there. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to the shoulder there, Mr. Civic or whatever you are, or CRB or whatever you are. Again, this is a 2-lane, non-divided, no turning lane, so it's just a 4-lane road, state route. my understanding is obviously everything has a priority on how things are plowed. And I-90 and State Route 11 are the primary, priorities. And I think 20 is another one. But the 20's not seeing a ton of attention. There's like not fresh plowed snow on the snowbanks.
Oh shoot, we missed a whole bunch of comments.
Oh really? Why are we not getting comments?
I don't know. You might have to check the setting because Nate just sent me a bunch of them, but
Right.
we've totally missed a bunch.
Why don't you log in on my YouTube thing from your phone?
Okay, how do I do that?
Just go to YouTube. Maybe you can read comments on your phone.
Oh man.
Sorry guys. So sorry.
Yeah.
It seemed odd. I don't think I touched anything. This is like my second live stream, folks, so I'm going to ask for some grace. Speed limit's 45. I'm actually doing as fast as I think I've done in a while, 31. Man,
Somebody said that Erie has 3 feet.
I believe it.
Your audio's perfect. No issues there. Nothing in Cleveland Heights.
Okay. Is
So
that
that's Bill Simpkins.
okay? Bill?
Terry Cook said cold in PA.
Cold in PA.
Nothing in Sharpsville. When I custom, nothing 20 miles south of you. Any snow in Meadville? Is what Ohio Woodburner asked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Doug. If we can't caught up to that, if you're still on.
Yeah.
Is there any snow down that way? Over that way?
And then One Eyed Custom said, he answered and said nothing. Had an inch this morning, but melted right off. So I split wood all day. Was cold though. Bissell Maple Farm wanted to know if we'd be going past Cardoli soon. And then he noticed that we passed the Ohio State Highway Patrol barracks.
Yeah.
Big K Mart, Big Kai Mart. Any idea where they are? And somebody responded, Route 45, Route 20, heading west, about to turn south. Our digital's on, Saybrook-ish.
Yep, we are actually still westbound on 20, heading towards Geneva, which is State Route 534.
Big Kai Mart said still only around 2 inches at my house, so we're lucky. Gregory Wright is on and asked current snow totals.
Can't really give you that. Jess hopped out at the mall in Ashtabula Township, and that was it. Approximately, I'm going to say 18 inches,
For
20
sure.
inches.
Yeah.
And even just east of there, it was significantly deeper. So right around Kingsville Township, or North Kingsville Township, it was definitely deeper there.
And then Bill Sinkin said that the chat window is open, but they're just not popping up on our feed. So
I probably hit a setting, and I don't really want to mess with them and shut you guys off by accident. I'm new here.
that's my line.
Oops, sorry. This one famous person once said, "I'm new here."
It still works. This guy doesn't have any lights on.
I see that now. I didn't see him before, but when he hit his brakes, I see there's a car up there. I think we're catching reflectors. I don't know if anyone else can see. There's an oncoming vehicle, and then there's another vehicle. I can't. Can you see him? Don't see him.
He's still ahead.
Yeah.
200 to 500 feet. 42 people watching. 25 thumbs up. Switch account.
Watching on premium. Yeah, somebody's trying to back out of their driveway. Oh, we gotta fix your wiper blade. They can't see very well.
That's bad.
It is bad. I don't even know where I can pull in or find some place that is not snowed in. And we'll get that cleared off. It's kind of miserable. I'm sorry about that. We'll get it fixed.
I don't know if they don't have their lights on or if they're just that dim.
There's a vehicle up in front of us. You can't you can see it on the screen or not. It seems like sometimes you can see further on the screen and better on the screen than I can see looking straight out the windshield, but
It shows how fast the snow is coming down by the way it's accumulating on the windshield.
it may have the lights on. It's hard to tell. We're actually up to 35, 34 miles an hour. I touched 35, but all four wheels, if I could show, can you pan that over here to the dash? So the yellow light is the traction control is off. So all four wheels are pulling traction, if you can see on the display. So it must be a little slick out. Sorry for the bouncy camera. We're gonna find a parking lot and pull in and fix this windshield wiper, get it cleaned up. You mind holding it where it's clear for right now? Yeah. There. Jess is making the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, but it might be bouncy.
There's image stabilization. They're probably not seeing it. They're not gonna see what you're seeing. Maybe. Looks like, is this a place to pull in? It's a drive-through. It's sure not very clean.
Westbound on Route 20 towards Geneva, Ohio. This is a lake effect snowstorm. So we're just driving around to show you what's happening. 46 people watching.
46, wow.
27 thumbs up, and we gotta fix the comments.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, we'll look at the comments here in a minute. I'll get out and fix this windshield wiper. Raymond, I think there's this builder supply store here. Hopefully they were ambitious enough to clear their lot. And it's pretty well lit. So let's try see if there's a place in here to, if nothing else.
Donut. Do a donut.
There's all that concrete block and material. I don't think I'm doing a donut. I think I'm just gonna put my hazard lights on, park here, and go out and fix that wiper blade.
Much better. Don't fall.
Awesome.
Maybe hit that.
I'm not touching anything. Can you look? Jess, if you know, I'll share something. She cannot leave well enough alone. So, we're not touching anything.
No, you said you were going to fix the comments.
No, when we're done, I don't want to hang up on them.
You want to put that in?
I can't. What are you doing?
I was going to try to switch so I could log in and read the comments.
What do we got here?
Oh, wow. Maybe that was the right button.
No. Live chat. All this. Live chat. There we go. 90 is a mess looking at Ohio ODOT cameras. Yeah, you know, there used to be cameras at Route 11 and 90, and I don't see them on there. The closest one to our area, I think, is Harpersfield, Geneva Harpersfield. So, kind of stinks. Yeah, but those ODOT cameras are pretty helpful. Looks like we got to find a driveway that we can turn around in.
Yeah, this is no outlet.
I know. So this plow truck.
It's better if Jess reads it off of her phone.
Yeah, probably. This is not something you want to gorp.
Yeah, so Big Kymart said next camera is 90 and 528 in Madison.
Yep.
Yep. The snow's really pretty on the trees here.
We're going to do a Yui down here. I don't think I want to do a donut. I don't know. It looks like there's a
Well,
street.
46 people in chat said they want to see a donut.
No, they didn't. Can we go right here and see where that goes? I gotta be careful. I think my cousin's on this police department. I don't want to get in trouble. Or get him in trouble.
No, that's the way you don't get in trouble. When you know, when
No,
you know a
because
guy.
they have to cite you. They don't want to look like they're
Oh.
appearing to have favoritism.
Austin's on. He's got the cold, freezy snowman emojis.
It's-
Is there a snow emergency? Big Kymart wants to know.
I don't know. I stopped. If you scroll back a little bit in the timeline, we pulled up and talked to the trooper. He didn't say that you shouldn't be on the road or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a.
At this point, it's not awful to be out. One Eye Custom says that I should be driving.
Didn't like my donuts, huh, Doug? I didn't do them. I didn't get enough
Energy.
energy into the spin. Yeah.
He was playing it too safe. That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
So, Mill Creek Fab Shop said lots of snow in Austerburg, with no coppers. Big Kymart, my county almost never issues them, lol.
Well, truth be told, our sheriff's department took a little bit of heat for issuing a snow emergency 2 years ago, maybe. And I think he got a lot of heat from businesses, and I think he's a little reluctant to issue it on a county basis. As far as the state, I don't, they can issue it on state routes, I guess, or interstates.
So you have 60 people tuned in watching your live stream about this Snowmageddon event. I mean, would you recommend people to come out in this? Is it awful? I mean, it's snowy.
It's snowy. I don't know. We live in Northeast Ohio. It's snowy.
Nimi is not smart on some things. That's Mill Creek Fab Shop. You burnt 420 in Erie. It's drive at your own risk. I've never seen a winter weather emergency here. What's the temp? And I didn't get to see who said that. Oh, Bissell Maple Farm said what's
24
the temp?
degrees on the vehicle readout.
Big Kai, snow emergency is county only, but state can still issue. So really, really snowy here. We're heading towards Geneva. This is Northeast Ohio. Big lake effect snow. 24 degrees says our digital. Bill Sinkins, nothing says Northeast Ohio more than a snowstorm live stream.
Right. Our digital has a super interesting story about a WRX in a snowstorm. A Subaru.
Our digital, looks like you're in my neighborhood. And then he laughed at what you just said. And so did Nate.
Yeah.
So 51 people tuned in to the live stream. We are in Geneva. Watch out for those deer.
We got a
That's our digital.
CER. Yeah, watch out for the deer. We don't have any college books in our vehicle, so we're okay.
Mill Creek Fab Shop. Are you guys from Ashtabula County?
I think Mill Creek, like Mill Creek Road. Not Mill Creek, Erie, PA.
I don't know. But he wants to know if we're from Ashtabula.
Yes, we are from Jefferson.
Big Kymart. I bet the deer are hunkering down tonight. One Eye Custom. Comment so Jess can tell Kevin who all is here. And hit that thumbs up.
Thanks, Doug.
Bill Sinkins. Deer and sketchy Subaru text. Yes, Mill Creek Road, said
Gotcha.
Mill Creek Fab.
Gotcha.
So 62 tuned in, 36 thumbs up. Thanks, you guys. It's been a fun drive.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, I don't think I'd have kept driving if I didn't have live stream going on.
This is like Storm Chasers, but at 25 miles an hour. Bissell
Yeah.
Maple Farm.
and we don't get out and help anyone. Probably, if I had planned to do this, I would
have been more prepared.
I would have been prepared to.
Kevin loves to help people, even strangers. He wanted to follow the Texas people to their hotel. I'm like, Kev, they got it. You told them exactly how to go. Oh, he loves to help. But Mill Creek Fab Shop said that they love the Jefferson Diner. And we do too. It's really good food.
We used to, growing up, I lived on Mill Creek Road for a brief period of time. East of the Jansen Farm on the opposite side of the road.
Well, also, you have to ask for the special sauce at the Jefferson Diner.
Sorry about the noise.
It's
on the wipers.
Bissell Maple Farm pure maple syrup. Bissell Maple Farm said we are 30% of the diner's revenue. That's probably true.
We're at the center of town in Geneva.
A comment long ago that we missed. Wow, are we green?
It has a green arrow.
Okay, I was nervous
This
for a
is
second.
closed. Route 20 is closed due to a construction project, sewer line, water line, something like that.
Said, good thing you're full on gas and aren't driving an electric car. LOL, that was Bill Sinkins.
Yeah.
No gloves, said Big Kymart.
No gloves. I don't know. I mean, unless I'm doing something like when I'm handling firewood, I will wear gloves.
They liked how you clunked the wipers.
Oh, perfect.
Look,
Wow, I didn't know
he's gonna lose a finger in the wiper.
What? They're rubber.
My hands are cold just watching, said Big Kymart.
Yeah, but you can pack really good snowballs with bare hands. Even if if you have marginal snow that won't pack, and you use, oh, you know what we can do? Let's do this. We are going to drive through the shortest covered bridge in, I think it's in Ohio, or maybe the U.S.
It is in Ohio.
It's for sure in Ohio, maybe the U.S.
Yes, we're headed
I'm
towards
sure
90.
there's some placard on there.
This is not that exciting, but we can do it.
Oh,
anyway.
I know. We never do this stuff, but, other people,
As the intensity let up, it doesn't seem to be coming down as earlier. And Nate said this is the shortest covered bridge in America.
Okay, so this is the shortest covered bridge in America, in the U.S. Here we go. You ready for this? I mean, we're going 7 miles an hour. Don't blink. Oh, there we are. We're through it. Nice and quick. Okay, now we'll turn around and go back. I don't know what this is. Some kind of place that has cones up. Probably doesn't want you driving there. Well, we'll do it twice. How about that? That was so much fun. Don't blink. Let's see, we're not getting comments again, I don't think, are we? Maybe we are.
I'm not sure.
Alright. And if you ever come to Geneva, this little area over here has all the information about the covered bridges in Nashville County.
Ooh, it's a bit hot
It's
in
warm
here.
in here. It has to be.
Okay, as the intensity, now you have to go through the longest covered bridge in America.
Twist my arm. If you guys think I should do it, put a thumbs up in the comment.
Oh, Mill Creek said, sup, J-Dubs. Mill Creek Farm? Mill Creek Fab Shop, I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Said,
J-Dogs.
say, sup, J-Dub.
So we want to do the state road cover. Let's go back. Let's go 84. We're gonna go a little different if I can get this thing turned up on this railroad track thing here. There we go.
Bad out.
No problem.
J-Dubs is on. J-Dubs Paint and Restoration. Sup. Josh Smith. Oh yes, I remember Geneva. Used to, and I missed that comment.
Mill Creek Fab.
I know, identify.
Okay,
Oh yes, hold on one second. Used to live near Menor. At least the snow covers all the potholes on Route 20 in Geneva. Bissell, where are you located? Miss Mill Creek Fab Shop wants to know.
Bissell?
Yeah, he wants to know where Bissell is located.
I got my high beams on. I don't know why that happened. I didn't need to. Might have to see my bare hands.
And Jefferson is where Bissell Maple Farm operates. Josh Smith says on 534 near Route 84 in Geneva. That is where we are, 534. Yes.
We're on 534. We
Been a
are
fun night, thanks.
right in front of KFC, just north of 84.
Bye, Doug. One Eye Custom has to head out. He said,
Hey, good night, Doug. Hey, good luck hunting if you haven't already started. That's tomorrow.
Been a fun ride tonight. And then Mill Creek Fab Shop said, Kay, thought so. Nice to meet you. Peace out, Doug. Said Bissell Maple Farm. Got 58 tuned in, 42 likes.
So going back to Mill Creek Fab, are you the amputee that shoots bows and arrows? Yes or no? I'm just pulling in here to have a nice clean spot. I don't want to be slipping and falling while I clean these wiper blades off. If you've ever seen a deer...
Yes, Mill Creek Fab Shop says yes.
Okay, I read about you, so I'm an amputee, and I was going to come to that thing that they were holding at the Orwell Library, and I forgot about it, or Orwell High School, something like that.
The one-arm national champ.
Yes. We would love to reach out to you at some point. Maybe contact... I'm not ready to give my personal information out over the interwebs. Maybe reach out to... You want to give your... Yeah. We'll figure out a way to connect with you. I'll look you up.
Where's Jim, AF Carbon?
Oh, hey.
Bill Sing.
Ask where Jim...
Yeah, he wanted to know.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to freeze my hands off here, apparently.
Are we getting gas? We must be getting gas, huh?
I found a sissy stick.
Josh Smith said, friend of his has been snowed in Conneaut all day.
Oh, really?
And I missed the last comment.
Do they need something?
I don't know. Why? Do we deliver?
Oh, why not? What else we got going tonight? Alright. Let's that wiper one more notch.
They're good family. They're good. His family moved up from Florida and wanted him to see the snow. I didn't get all of it, but the Conneaut family was good, he said.
Okay.
They moved into the snowbelt. One Eye Custom. Tell them to take it through the car wash.
What's that?
One Eye Custom. Tell them to take it through the car wash.
What, this thing?
Yeah. J-Dubs. Anyone go to Grape Jamboree this year? I think it was rainy.
One of the days for sure. Hey, Doug, we take this thing through the car wash more than you know. We have the car wash club.
Yeah.
So you pay a monthly fee and you get one car wash a day.
Yep.
So we definitely do that.
Frequent flyers.
We take advantage of that. We're gonna exit.
Still in Geneva.
Still in Geneva. This is State Route 84. We were just at the Circle K.
Not sure if my last message showed up. That was Mill Creek Fab Shop. I didn't see it, or maybe it went by really quick, so just shoot it up there again. It's too hot, Kevin.
Well,
I'm dying. He's got the heat turned up to 84 and the windows locked up tight. Like I'm a toddler. This is snowy.
Yep, we are now eastbound on State Route 84. We're going to actually go through the longest covered bridge in North America. Don't touch it, man. Sometimes Jess just likes to punch the button. So can you... Somebody post a comment to see if it
yeah, because Mill
working?
Creek Fab said that he sent a message, but I didn't get it.
Try it again.
You have 90 people tuned in the live stream, 47 thumbs up.
So occasionally.
Testing. Bill Sinkin
Yep, we
said
got
testing.
them. They pop back up. You got to hit that button periodically.
That was at 9:15.
Okay, so you got to hit that button.
Josh Smith. The last one he sent that I saw was the one about the one-arm national champ.
Yep. Okay.
Shocked at the traffic out there, said One Eye Customs.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of nuts out here. I don't know what they're doing. People shouldn't be out on the
Really
road.
not seeing a lot of people in the ditch though. Greg Wright, here in Lancaster, PA, we have covered bridges by the bushel. I don't know how many we have in our county. Do you know?
It seems like I want to say 19.
Between 15 and 20.
Somewhere.
And a big festival in October.
Affirmative.
It's pretty snowy here.
Yep. Curvy, hilly, a little bit hilly.
Record right now, you're at 100 viewers.
Wow.
51 thumbs up. Mill Creek Fab Shop said trying to share how to contact me, but the YouTube keeps eating it.
I'll figure it out. Josh, don't sweat it. I'll figure it out. We'll get in contact with
Well, I don't
Josh.
know if his name is Josh, is it?
I don't know.
No, Josh.
Oh,
Smith
Josh is the other one. Oh, okay.
He's separate from
Gotcha.
Mill Creek.
Okay,
Mill Creek
okay.
Fab
Yeah,
Shop.
I'll get a hold of you. I'll
This
figure
is
it out.
hilly.
Yep, and we are.
Sliding.
No, we're not sliding. Look, the anti-locks haven't even kicked in yet. We're going 19 miles an hour.
Bill Sinkins, if you're posting URLs, the YouTube will delete it. So my channel name is the same on the other social media too. Name is Joey. That's Mill Creek Fab Shop.
Yeah, I remember the name. I read your bio in a Facebook, in one of those Facebook things. I literally just got Facebook, I think, this year.
Wait, One Eye Custom said this is way more exciting than Dan's live.
No, that's not fair. Could build a fire on the hood.
With the little ones, the
Oh
little
yeah!
finlings?
Hey, Dan needs to send me a little solo, so I'll stick it on the hood now.
Josh Smith knows we're right by Geneva High School.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep. Yeah, I would not build a fire on the hood of the vehicle. No.
Well, maybe on the white Suburban.
No.
Everyone is driving and live streaming. Mill Creek Fat Shop. I'm on Facebook with Joey Collins.
I'll catch you.
Yeah,
We'll connect.
yeah, for sure. Josh Smith went to way too many football and basketball games in Asheville County over the years. Yeah, there's a lot of good schools here.
Yeah, see those kids down there? You didn't see them. But they were apparently doing their donuts and they didn't.
Awesome, thanks.
They did do it correctly.
J Dubs left Ashtabula, moved back to North Carolina, missed the snow. Yeah, we love the snow.
We had some pretty good snow going down to see my brother, and he lives down in the Augusta area. Oh, 15 years ago probably. And we had a nasty storm in the North Carolina area. I think we stayed just north of Charlotte.
Yeah, but they don't have the equipment to remove it.
No, they had a road grader out on the interstate. That was kind of funny.
It was so wet, it just kind of rolled it back. Like, it was weird. Yeah, we're moving back to Northeast Ohio from Fargo, North Dakota in September. Can't wait to get back. It is beautiful here. The seasons are beautiful.
Yeah. Fargo? Is Bobcat in Fargo? In the Fargo area?
This is Jimbo Indy, and he said he was born and raised in Chardon. J-Dubs, was your place hit by Helene? This is Mill Creek Fab Shop talking to J-Dubs. All roads lead to Ohio, says Ohio Woodburner.
No.
And
Yeah.
yes, John Deere. Josh said John Deere is near Fargo.
John Deere's.
Yeah, this is a full-time job. Is this position compensated? Because I am reading the comments at record speed. Yes, Bobcat is there. One Eye Custom.
Okay.
I thought One Eye Custom was going to sleep.
Yeah, he just can't give it up.
But you said firewood and he's in.
Oh.
Brenda Hall. I'm in Madison. Lots of beautiful wineries in this area. Bill Sinkins just needs a raise. Oh, man.
Dang. Next thing you know, she's going to want to get paid for our little range event that we have when she makes the lemonade.
No, sir. We're near Charlotte. J-Dubs is talking about where he lives. Conneaut has a lot more snow than they do there. And I agree with you. We were in Conneaut today.
Yes, Conneaut does have a little bit more.
One Eye Custom. Too exciting to leave this live stream. Mill Creek Fab Shop. I was gonna name my channel One Arm Customs.
Ah.
And then Bill said, best lemonade ever.
So Josh, across from Post 4 on 20, we passed it earlier tonight, is Asheville Artificial Lemon Brace, but that's their Ohio office of Pennsylvania Artificial Lemon Brace.
Yep,
and that's my prophetess. And he has a safe. That used to be a bank. So he has a safe in his office, and he often talked about opening a pew pew shop, and we were going to call it Leg and Arms, only spelled like Old English.
That's funny.
Leg and Arms.
Yeah, glad you guys were spared of the Helene. That's Mill Creek Fab Shop.
Yep.
Talking to J-Dub for sure.
I don't know. I can't see that far right now. I don't know if it's heavier snow. Is it easier through the... Can you see further through the screen?
Like before, it was a little brighter further out.
I can't see.
Yeah.
Whoa, that didn't help. Maybe it helped the... I don't know if it helped the camera. Oh, it does not help me.
Catchy pew pew name, the Leg and Arms.
Yeah, I thought
I
that
know
was kinda
that is
funny.
clever. So we're eastbound again. Still in Northeast Ohio, checking out the big lake effect snow event, and here they probably have 12 inches.
I will share with Mill Creek Fab that Jess and I are both shooting sports advisors for 4-H, and Jess is archery, I'm rifle, and we would love to get you to maybe come do a clinic, or
How about just even talk about
well, we'll figure it out. This is just thoughts I had just here.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We're not going to plan it all out right here, but yeah, we'd love to get in contact. That's kind of my thought. So I don't know. We're on 84, and I'm not super familiar with 84. Like, I don't travel this stretch very often. So even if it wasn't snowing, I still wouldn't know where I am. And for some reason, our Google Maps is super blurry. We're hot spotting off of Jess's phone.
Yeah, Mill Creek Fab would be honored, so it sounds like he's in.
Cool.
A few little Christmas lights there.
Yeah, what's this? That's just somebody pushed snow out in the middle of the road, I guess. That's not that much. Wow. I just took a glance at the screen. There's little lights over there in that garage, and it sure looks bright on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, messages.
I love sharing my story and archery tips. Thanks for thinking of me.
Yeah, we will. We'll be in contact.
I subbed your channel too, is what Fab said.
Oh, cool. So it's funny, like, without getting into a lot of in depth on what I do for my real life job. I was speaking at a Farm Bureau event, and this is directed right towards Mill Creek Fab. The other speaker was talking about lighting on equipment and traveling on the road, that type of thing, because all that stuff had changed about that time. This would have been early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. In the road, or coming this way.
Yeah, but it's a bend.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if there was a bend in the road. So, one of the guys that was doing the lighting requirements that were coming on in the early to mid 2000s, he was missing an arm. So at the end of the event, I did my thing, he did his thing. We're standing in the conference room of this, I don't know, community center maybe, or school, or whatever it was, the venue, and to exit, there were two doors at the back. And I chose to go one way. He chose, as we parted ways, he chose to go one way. I chose to go another. And it was just funny. I said, well, why are you going this way? He goes, oh, there is a paddle I can push to open the door. And since he was missing an arm, that worked for him. I was looking for the shortest distance to my vehicle, which meant going another way. So it was just funny how a lower limb amputee will look at a situation compared to a someone who's missing an arm or a hand.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Couple of new comments rolling in. Thank you, Bill, for your kind remarks. He told Mill Creek Fab that we are some of the finest people. That's sweet. Somebody tuning in from Falconer, New York. I think his name was Cam. Thanks for joining. And I missed one right after that. Any snow in Falconer?
Wasn't Falconer? Falconer's near Peaky Peak, I think.
Yeah, Cam Miller said that. Not many plows out? Question mark. That was Gregory Wright.
Answer: not too many.
Not too many plows out, and it's getting later at night where you're going to see less and less traffic, and probably less plows too.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the way this road twists and turns. And
getting lots of snow in Falconer, New York. Bubba, how do I say that? Bababoony, Booey? Is Mike Hunt in the chat?
No, that's a troll. That's a troll. Delete it.
Okay, I don't know how to.
Don't say it. I mean, so it's open to everybody. Yeah, no. We may have to make Nate a moderator. Or Doug. That'll keep him on longer.
Poor guy. Yes, I concur. Life changes in a positive way right after losing a limb if you have the right mindset. Okay, I won't read it.
Delete it.
Yeah, go ahead and delete it, Nate, but I don't know how to authorize that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make Nate a moderator.
I did. I blocked him, he said.
Oh.
He blocked him. Thank you.
Cool. Well, Nate, you're in for the long haul. Thankfully, Jess goes to bed early, that's all. So we are at State Route 45. I don't know if you can read the sign over to our right, and State Route 84.
Look at this Civic. It's sliding.
Yeah, I don't know. Snow tires on small cars, I'm sold on those things. I'd never had them until about 5-6 years ago, and I'm telling you, it made such a difference. That car is probably 40 yards ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you a frame of reference. Maybe not even that. Yeah, 30 yards.
Quite their tire tracks are at least probably 3 to 4 inches deep.
Yeah. On the right side, left side, so now everything depends on where you're at in the road.
Yes.
Looks like a plow has been westbound. We are down to 18 miles an hour.
I can scroll back.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I live 8 miles from Route 84. Yep, jumping around on everyone live, said Cam Miller. Josh Smith coming up on Lakeside High School. There's Ashtabula on the left. Bill Sinkins. In the old days before radials, switching to snow tires was an annual ritual. Yep. Dang, 97 people on live. So 70 likes.
My best friend in high school, he and I buddied around a lot. Well, he and another buddy ended up buying I forget what year it was, but it was a Ford Galaxy with like a 454 in it. And it was a field bomb. He paid like $500 for this thing. And we went through every set of snow tires that his dad had up overhead in his barn. And I don't think his dad was very happy about that.
Gene G said, why don't they plow on the rural roads in PA? They plow on the rural roads here in Delaware after they plow the main roads first.
So some states I've noticed, like in my course of travels, I think Massachusetts, Maryland, they contract with private companies to plow the road surfaces. Like you could be driving down the road and you'll see trucks side by side, but they're all different companies. found that interesting.
And Greg Wright commented that not nearly as many roads. There's not nearly as many roads in Delaware, so maybe why they can plow the rural too. They plow the rural.
How close would you be to the old Valero refinery in Delaware? I think it's like an hour south of Philadelphia. Little Honda Civics kind of puts him along, but hey, as long as he's not in a ditch, I'm good with that.
How did you refresh it?
Doug said it's live.
Okay, so wait. Let's see. Are you heading back toward home? One Eye Custom is asking.
Oh, we're going to the longest covered bridge in North America.
Well, he said his wife would have had to go pee by now. Josh Smith said, yes, Massachusetts and Maine both do that. Mill Creek Fab Shop said, wasn't Joe Kelly beating around in that bomb, was it?
No, not Joe Kelly. I know Joe. I know his former girlfriend, Kelly, yeah, I won't say her last name, but yeah, I know. So is Joe still down in Nashville promoting music stuff? Like, I think he had some big name singers he was managing or had something to do with.
No snow here in mid-Atlantic area yet, just like southeast PA, South New Jersey, and Delaware.
I actually have a brother who lives in New Jersey, in Moorestown.
And Joe Kelly's still in Nashville.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure exactly before. It looks like Sanborn Road we just passed, or something close to that.
I would say.
Wow, it is really coming down right here.
We're even up. 74 live viewers and 74 thumbs up. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. This is actually kind of fun. It actually makes driving around for no reason a lot more fun.
You know you're old when you just drive around and burn gas.
But I've done this ever since I was young.
You're getting close to Bunker Hill, yeah. Kevin loves to drive.
In my real job, I was flying enough to be pretty high status level with the airlines and stuff. And honestly, I don't know. It was like 16 or 17. There were so many delays trying to get home. I just started driving. And unless I have to fly, I'd rather drive.
Yeah, it's more convenient. It's quicker to make stops when you need to. So Gene is helping me learn this navigation stuff. He said there's 52 likes. So I'm not sure what the thumbs up are, because I see 77 on mine, but I'm not sure.
Well, I think the person whose channel it is sees stuff a little sooner.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to not touch things while we're on this bumpy start your road.
Yeah. I think the camera has better visibility than in person. If I had to be...
I think we're in front of the old CEI plant.
If I had the gas, I'd be out cruising too, yeah.
We're in front of the old electric company plant, CEI, Cleveland Electric Illuminating, which is now First Energy, which was responsible for a major blackout on the East Coast back in 2003. Few people probably know it, but Indian Point was a nuclear power plant north of New York City, and they nearly lost. Nearly lost some things. When things spooled up and dropped off the grid, their turbines were spinning hard, and then everything, the load diminished and went offline. The way I understand it, and everything in their plant started shaking, and they lost a few hangers on some pipes. But other than that, everything turned out okay. That was bad. Even over in LaSalle, over in Illinois, sort of the same thing. They had issues with it.
Josh Smith commented, he said, yep, tree branch in East Lake hit a power line and it blocked out the entire Northeast. Grandparents lost power in it too. It's snowy here.
So here's another little bit of trivia. The gas station that's in the movie, Netflix movie, Joe Ohio Woodburner would know this if he's still watching, because it was the worst movie ever made. The gas station that was in that movie, you're making me nervous sitting that all that time. I'm afraid you're going to shut us off. So, it was the only gas station in our county that had fuel during that blackout. And that's because of the way the lines fed in. They came in from a direction that wasn't affected by the First Energy snafu. Read it.
That's not a new color.
Oh, yeah. What about that?
Gene G said, I now see 79 likes, had to refresh my page. Thanks, Gene.
Yeah, this is definitely new to this. You know.
This is Bunker Hill.
Oh, yeah. This is, okay, now I know
That's what they
where
call
I'm
it.
at.
Yep.
That's the old
Coming into the Asheville city limits, said Josh Smith. Yep.
This is the old Carlisle house, I think. I don't know. Carlisle was a retail store, kind of upscale clothing or whatever. Maybe furnishings too. And that was the house that they built.
I think Dr. Seeds lives there now.
Maybe. He's an orthopedic surgeon.
Pretty snowy here.
Very snowy. I mean, it is.
It doesn't show up in the camera.
I know.
But if you leave your wipers off for a second, they might be able to see. No?
Doesn't help.
Coming into Asheville, are we going down State Road? Yeah.
We are, yes, we are at 84. We're gonna, oh, let's see.
They hit a snowbank.
Is that what they're at?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't quite make that turn. What road is this? This is, okay, so this is Woodman, isn't it?
Oh, he was trying to turn down West Avenue.
Or West Avenue. Okay.
Yeah.
He kind of got his
Missed.
car in a little, yeah, he missed.
Used to buy Levi Slim Fit jeans at Carlisle's Avenue when in high school. We were all slim in high school.
Gas is $2.95. Diesel is $3.29. I looked at I have a tote video I'm going to post when I get around to editing it. And I was looking back through that footage and from the previous to see what the weights were and all that stuff. And diesel, when I did that tote video, was $5.29 a gallon. And now we're at what, $3.29, so $2 a gallon less in 2 years.
Greg Wright said the big snows we get along the I-95 corridor are mainly nor'easters. And then Mill Creek Fab said I can still wear the same size socks. So there's that. Yeah, we're proud of our socks too. The size, stayed the same.
Yeah, we're coming up to, I'm trying to think, is this, yeah, we'll go up to State Road, cut across 84. Well, here's a town, this is county, this is a county plow truck. It's the first county plow truck I've seen. What do we got?
Bill Sinkins, did you weigh the tote yet? I saw the short and made a guess based on a linear regression analysis.
That sounds complicated. I put the thing in my truck and took it across some scales. Oh wait, this truck's, some snowplow truck's backing up. I'm gonna let him have a free rein here. I don't know what he's doing. He stopped in our lane of travel though, so I'm gonna let him back up and do whatever he needs to do. Bill, so anybody on this live stream, I'm going to give you a heads up. That tote weighed 1640. 2 years ago in October, and in April of 23, so 6 months roughly later, he doesn't hit me. So about 6-7 months later, it weighed, what am I gonna say, like 14 something, 14, whatever. It lost like 240 pounds, 280 pounds. When I weighed it a year ago, it came in. These people just don't give the guy any room. It's super annoying. They want to drive on the road, but they don't want to let the plow guy do his job.
Oh, now they're stuck. Did you see them spinning their wheels?
Some people. But anyway, so we're heading up to 84. But yeah, get back to the whole the tote. So I weighed it. I didn't get it this past spring. In April, I did not weigh it, but I weighed it last week sometime. So here's the end result. Over the course of 1 year, it lost about 440 gallons. It weighed 1,200 pounds last year. When I weighed it a week ago, a little over a year later, like a year and a week later, it weighed 1,160 pounds. It lost 40 pounds since last year. So in total, we lost 480 pounds.
So Bissell Maple Farm said that Bill is doing calculus. Do you want to ban him?
Don't ban Bill. Bill is an awesome dude.
Josh Smith, it's Ashtabula County. They're not used to other people being on the road. And Bill laughed out loud at Nate's comment. Some people forget how to drive when it snows. Every year you have to retrain, right? Like every year you have to relive it.
Yeah, this is an area that has a high homeless issue. I don't know about this guy here, but to our right, there's a Indian Trail or Indian Point or something like that, and that's where a lot of homeless folks live. And up here on the left is another park.
So when Bill made his guess, he said it wasn't as linear as he thought. He was way off. Then,
I'm surprised how much water comes out of a tote, though. I mean, it's in excess of a 55-gallon drum. It's pretty amazing.
Is that by Geneva? This is
okay.
Sleek Hobbies.
Sleek Hobbies. No, we are in Ashtabula. There's somebody else standing on the side of the road.
Yeah, be careful.
On a railroad. We're in the area where the Great Ashtabula train disaster happened back in the 1800s, early 1900s.
I wonder how FSD would do in this weather. Let's see.
We're by the old Ashtabula Hotel.
Hotel Ashtabula.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm living in PA, but I'm from the Cleveland area. That's Josh Smith commenting. Philip Bliss was on that train. Famous. Is he a famous musician or composer? Like wrote famous hymns, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up for this big truck here.
Full self-driving FSD. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're back.
So Maple Farm, full self-driving. Yeah, how would that work?
Dominoes. I don't want to hold them up. Maybe we got some important stuff to go on here. I don't want them.
Hymnist. He was a hymnist.
Okay.
Philip Bliss.
Supposedly, there's people that come around here looking for gold that supposedly was never recovered off that train. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know a lot of people do it. This is the Spring Street Bridge. Crosses over the Ashtabula Gulf in 1984. I'm sorry, 1986. There was a kid that went to my school, fell from this bridge and perished while they were rebuilding it. It's pretty sad. There was a monument of a brass plaque on the one side back there, but somebody tore it off and stole it. So they ended up building it, and I know we won't be able to see it up here on the left at the end of the bridge. Maybe I'll try to...
Tim Chandler wants to know how much snow in Ashtabula. Warren Buffett, Bissell Maple Farm just reported that Warren Buffett just bought a lot of Domino's stock.
There you go. Well, there's a plaque over here.
Donut.
Yeah, sort of a donut. It's that mound right here, but that's the memorial to the guy that fell 90 feet from the bridge deck to the river below.
Greg Wright said, appreciate amount of snow in Ashtabula.
We're right now we're on. We are probably in. It feels every bit like 6-7 inches
On the roadway, but on the ground already.
Oh, there's more than that. I'm talking road surface. Sorry.
So this is Melissa Seifert, I think, and she wants to know, where are you?
We are in Ashtabula City, on 84, where 84 and near where 84 and State Route 11 cross over. I'm not exactly sure. That's a good question. I kind of almost would like to know where I am right now because I can't see anything. There we go.
These guys are stuck.
They're pushing.
Yeah, he's helping.
He's pushing our way.
He's helping.
Almost. Yeah, I got her going.
Oh, appreciable. Sorry. He says appreciable.
Appreciable.
So that was, thank you, Knox 60. The phone bounces, so sometimes I don't get it. 6260 helped me fix that. 113 people watching. I'm in Madison. Christina said she's in Madison.
How much snow is there up in Madison? I mean, Geneva, we got as far as Geneva and basically 20 and 534 before we decided to do the snowbound bridge tour.
Yeah, as we're on State Road now, if you take a left, Josh is reminding you that it'll take you to Route 11.
Yep.
Bissell Maple Farm said, is it really hard to read the comments on a little phone screen? Yeah. And Christina said about Madison snow that there is a lot.
Oh, they have the Christmas numbers. Okay, let's do.
Her name's Kristen.
So they do these numbers at the field. This used to be Glotzbecker's BP, and now it's a golf station. But I don't know if it shows up on camera.
No.
But it doesn't show.
No.
But they do the digits in red and green for Christmas. I think that's kind of cool.
That's fun.
It is funny.
Tim Chandler said, you got 2 feet there? Question mark.
Me? I only have 1 foot. Well, I guess one's fake. I
snow. Think there's 2 feet of snow.
Oh.
Yeah, 118 people watching, and we are headed towards the longest covered bridge.
Yeah, I don't know.
In our county.
I think it's in North America.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Oh, yeah, because we went through the shortest, and now we're through the longest.
Now
we
we're
have
through
both.
the longest. We're going
Dick
by.
Glotzbecker was Mill Creek Fab Shop's first boss.
Oh, that's cool. We're by Cap Steel right now. Bissell would know that.
Super snowy here.
Very snowy. It's not as deep as the steep. The hills and as steep as it used to be when you went down into the Gulf, but
just in America, not maybe all of North America.
Okay, in America. They have longer covered bridges up in Canada?
I don't know. Crossing over 11.
I was in Fort Nelson.
Good luck with the hill.
Yeah. It's slick.
Oh, one car on the bridge with flashers.
Yeah, it's slick.
Of course. Miss would know that. I just hope I don't get stuck at work, Christina says. Yeah, that sucks.
So, I don't know. Are we going to be able to even... I guess we're going like 10 mile an hour. Does that help? That doesn't help.
It's snowing.
So, where's the bridge? It's coming up, isn't it? I hope it's still there. I saw on one of those Google feeds that somebody drove off the end of something that was unfinished. There better be a bridge
This
here.
is the bridge right now.
Oh, wow. You can't... Oh, there
so
you can see it.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Hope you maintain a decent signal.
This is
Melissa Seifert.
Okay, so this, I don't know if it shows up.
You have to take it off the hook.
Let's tip it up a little bit. This is the Smolin Gulf Bridge, Ashtabula County.
And they call it Highway 25.
Yeah. I don't know if high beams help any.
There is snow in the bridge.
Oh, we can. This might be a good spot to clean wiper blades again. and give everybody a heart attack because I'm using my bare hands.
So 123 people are watching, so just say where we are and what we're doing.
We are right now on State Road, which is on the longest, I should say, covered bridge in the United States. Apparently, there's a longer one in New Brunswick, Canada. But I'm gonna risk frostbite and clean off the wiper blades.
I made Phil cross it when we went to visit Hartsgrove. Love that bridge. J-Dub's Paint and Restoration. The tradition is you have to do a Chinese fire drill. Yeah, well, the problem is I'd always win. He's one-legged. That's why I married him, because I'm a gamer. I love games. I love challenges, and I have to win or I'm a poor sport. So Chinese fire drills, I win.
I don't know if that's any better or not.
It is.
Okay.
Along the shoreline, getting pretty gnarly, Melissa Seaford said.
All right, so we're continuing through the longest covered bridge in
the
United
Hargroves.
States.
Zach Hargroves from New Brunswick. Yeah. What did you say about him, that you took him through here? I made Phil cross it when we went to visit. Oh yeah, the Hargroves. Oh yeah.
Boy, there's actually some drifting in here, though. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of, you can sort of see him.
Yeah.
To the
It's
right.
just not as pronounced on the camera.
It's actually jouncing, though. We're like galloping across this bridge.
Yep.
Jess is gonna hit disconnect.
I'm not. I'm scrolling through the comments. If you don't want me to, I don't have to touch it. But that's what happens if the screen isn't active, then they go away.
Uh-oh. Car coming. A little fast. Lots of sap.
I'm from Chagrin Falls, and that's Baron Von Schneider.
Okay.
Bissell Maple Farm. He's only 30 minutes from the longest covered bridge in North America. That was Zach Hargrove.
Hey, Baron, down there in Chagrin. We have family down there. Used to own the Wayne Agency, and one of my uncles owned Chicago Title. There was another couple things that they owned.
Rode my motorcycle from Tennessee to South Florida today. Was cold, but none of that white stuff, thankfully. That was from Corsa. Beautiful bridge.
Beautiful ride.
With all that snow, yeah. Beautiful.
So Tennessee, did you hit the tail of the dragon, or just post that in there? Just curious.
And Melissa was talking about the shortest bridge, but Josh told her that we visited that earlier.
Yep, we did.
On this ride.
In Geneva, yep.
This is snowy. This is a good look.
All right, I wanted to
This
get
is
up on.
really
But
snowy.
you can tell. Oh yeah, you can sort of see snow there.
Yeah.
But I want to. Oh, not quite. I didn't want to roll back. I wanted to get up on this top part. One thing, I am such a complainer about the way some of our tax dollars are spent. But I'll give whoever came up with these stop signs that have the LED lights that flash around the perimeter of the sign, man, that's probably one of the best investments a municipality can make, because it makes them much more noticeable.
And Corsa said he started north of the Dragon and it was 33 degrees this morning.
Brr.
That is cold on a bike.
You have heated gear, I hope. Gerbang, well, I guess you could wear Milwaukee now. Yeah, it's warm in here. Gus is rolling down the...
As we drive south, I feel like it's getting a little less intense.
It looks a little less snowy here. I mean, this road has a lot of snow on it. I don't think they plowed this road.
BMW, all heated.
BMW. Oh, what kind of bike do you ride?
And Bissell Maple Farm said, let's go to Windsor Covered Bridge. No. It's on the way. It is not on the way.
What kind of do you ride a BMW? What kind of bike do you got?
It stopped snowing in Austinburg, and he's at a 125 OGS. 1,250. Wait, I'm not good at that. It says 1250GS.
1200 GS.
250?
BMW.
Yeah.
Nice bike. I haven't ridden it since I had a surgery in 18, but I have an R1150 RT. It's a 2004. Love it. Integrated front and rear brake. Works great for me. The worst part about learning to ride a motorcycle after you lose a leg at the hip is when you come up to a stop sign, you stop, and then you go to put your right foot down, and you don't have a right foot. Because once that thing breaks center of gravity, over you go. So I got really good at picking a bike up off the pavement using one leg, put my butt in the seat, push back until I could kick the kickstand down.
Moon Creek Fab Shop says, repeat after me. 1250GS, and then of course it says, awesome bike. I can ride a Can-Am Spider.
Nice.
Mill Creek.
Nice.
Hit the like button, folks. Almost to 100. Thanks, Bissell Maple Farm.
Thanks, Nate. We are at Plymouth Road in State Road.
Oh no, your battery's at 15%.
Uh-oh. Well, folks.
And so is your wife.
I can plug the battery in.
Melissa Seaford said, are you going to come back north?
Negative. We're going to be heading back to the Jefferson area. So I think we're going to sign off. If you have any, we'll give you a few minutes here to post up anything that you have question-wise. And then I do appreciate the time that you guys logged in here. And hopefully you enjoyed the little drive.
J-Dubs Paint and Restoration said to say 1250 GS is how I should say it.
1250 GS.
Thanks for streaming from Bill Sinkins. And did I miss anybody?
How long have we been streaming?
2 hours and 27 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Good luck. Thanks for posting. That was from Melissa Seaford.
Yeah, I didn't even bring the charging equipment because
If you need a battery boost, get a hold of me. LOL. Quitters.
Hey, okay, so
Farm.
listen. The whole purpose of this trip was to get a compact inverter for the Milwaukee battery that Home Depot had for sale. That's what started this whole thing. And I wasn't ready for it. The battery's dead. I actually took a look at that. And but I would use that. But I don't have any of the cables or anything. I have one very short cable that wouldn't work for streaming.
Craig D. Colombian said, great video, guys. We'll be safe. Nothing in Grafton here. That was from Joe.
We're crossing over I-90. Let's take a look here. Can we?
And Nate said that was fun.
I'm
Wow,
gonna-
nobody's on Route 90.
I don't know. Is it closed? I don't know if anyone
I don't
can
know,
tell.
but nothing is moving.
We're gonna. Here's I-90, State Road and I-90. Now there's a car coming way down there. I don't know if it's showing up. I think it's a car.
There is nothing heading eastbound.
Yeah, it's pretty barren on the interstates. Here's the eastbound lanes. Nothing. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. And